in the standings. So he is looking for a good night tonight. The emphasis tonight, the focus will be on the Red 92 with Tom Fern going for his 45th win, which would tie Ryan Pasacco, also his 61st career win, and that would put him 9 away from Bud Stevens in third place on Stafford's all-time win list. So Tom Fern, fourth in the all-time standings, a four-time champion, 3 in the pro stocks, and 1 in the late models as we get ready to come up to speed.
Here they come, and there they go.
And nobody's going quicker than Chase Cook. Look at Tyler Leary on the inside. He is flexing his muscles early.
There's no question about it. Leary was fast in qualifying, but look at Glenn Reen, 3 wide. Meanwhile, down the back straightaway, looks like the 4 car has spun underneath the family Ford of Enfield billboard. Gets it fired back up. We still remain under green. And it's Leary still in second. Cook is your leader. Glenn Reen is in the 3rd spot. Tommy Fern up to 4th. And Michael Ray in 5. And the hard luck story in this one was Butler, who spun in the backstretch and no caution came out as he got it fired back up.
As he had to dig himself out of Mother Nature Boulevard. Best battle, 3rd and 4th. And Reen is able to hold off Fern. Now Leary is going after the leader, Chase Cook, as he tries to crowbar his way underneath the 99 car.
They come off the turn, down to the stripe. Leary, what a move. High, low, they touch. And Cook goes around.
That was painful.
Caution comes out.
Smacks with the rear end of his car. Is the night they have the right answers.
Could be, Matt, last weekend at the Thompson Speedway, as you well know, Chase Dowling was driving for the Teddy Marsh Wheel and Engineering operation, and the owner of this car is one of the key crew members on that race team. So
they both are number 31.
Yep. So there's a connection there.
Chase Dowling finishing 8th at Thompson in the K&N Series race.
Dowling not here tonight. And the green flag is out.
Green is looking for a fast getaway, and he gets one.
But Fern is on the outside. And here comes Michael Ray. Remember qualifying that. Michael Ray was so strong, and all of a sudden, he gets a second wind, and he is up on the wheel, a real wheelman. Paul LaRoute is now coming back to the front of the field, and he is glued to the back bumper of Tommy Fern.
Now Big Al is making a move.
Oh, he is.
Curry trying to infiltrate the top 5. It is Reen the leader, and Ray. That car has been sporadic this year as it's had 2 personalities. It's been good and it's been sluggish. Right now, here comes Tom Fern trying to machete his way underneath Michael Ray.
They're side by side, power move, and that puts Fern into second. Ray now tries to pull back into line in formation there. And a little further back in the field, Leary is trying to come back to the front, but it's easier said than done.
As Leary right now trying to roller coaster his way underneath Paul Verrecchio, and he does it. And Tommy Butler is able to make the same move, but up at the front, we are going to have a battle between 2 great competitors, Glenn Reen and Tom Fern. They really haven't gone elbow to elbow too often this season, but it is going to be unfolding tonight.
Well, Glenn Reen really comes off the turn like a rocket. Fern can reel him in. But look at that. As he comes off, it'll really show, Matt, coming off turn number 2. Watch the Glenn Reen car. Now, they are close, and then it just pulls away by a car length and a half.
It's like he has a big trampoline located on the corners, and he is able to bounce away from Fern. Let's see if he can do it again. Yes, he can, and the lead now is about a tree branch separating Reen from Fern. Ray is still a factor, and Paul LaRoute is having a strong run in car number 82. He's in 4th, and Wayne Curry very consistent driver, rounding out our top 5.
Here comes Fern. He just tapped the back bumper of Glenn Reen to say hello. I'm still here. 10 of 30 laps. Now into the record books. And no one is getting away. And Leary is now applying pressure to Big Al. And Leary has just moved in.
So Leary's 7th, Albert Saunders is 6th. But there's no question who the man at the front is, Glenn Reen. They had to sit out a couple weeks as they try to get the gremlins and the demons out of that number 31 car. And right now he is moving tonight like a white demon ahead of Tom Fern. Now Tom Fern, he goes all out all the time. So it's not like Tom Fern is being patient. He's trying right now everything he can do to get the lead.
They work down the back straightaway at about the same distance, even though Fern has clicked off the fastest lap of the race, 21.190. Glenn Reen on the last circuit picked up a 21.371 to Fern's 21.390. So that's how close they are. And Michael Ray, a 21.375. So Ray is just as quick. And then Paul LaRue, a 21.433. So they're all running pretty respectively.
Now on that last lap, Fern was a little faster, but he needs to be a lot faster in order to track down Glenn Reen as we are approaching the halfway mark of the race.
Now,
and Paul LaRue, good story for him, running in 4th. Then it's Curry, and then Travis Leary has come from the graveyard to move into 6th place.
There's no question about it. Leary is continuing to dig, and dig hard as he's on the back bumper of Corey. 15 laps of 30, now into the record books. And Glenn Reen on this time by turns a 482, but Tom Fern turned to 463, but Michael Ray turned to 462. So that means Ray is the fastest of the top 3 on that circuit.
Now Leary is going after Wayne Curry. That is a fight for 5th as he is bear hugging the back bumper. So Curry has the advantage, but all over him, like stripes on a barber's pole, is at number 11 Leary. So he had a fast car tonight. And he is trying to find racing room underneath Curry.
There's no question about it. He continues to apply the pressure. 18 of 30 now complete. And Glenn Reen, we haven't seen him run this car this strong and this smooth in quite some time, Matt.
I think since last year. Even when he won on opening day, he wasn't this authoritative. He really looks like a rocket in that number 31 car. As trouble for Tom Butler as he is parked in John Deere country on the backside, adjacent to the backstretch on his car, is pushed behind the road, so he is out of commission. And we are going to be ready for a very critical double file restart. Glenn Reen in the paddock today, he was still talking about his win in the TC. The 13-lap feature that he said was a shining moment of his career, but he could have another one right now if he can outdo Tom Fern on this double file restart.
Here they come. And the green flag.
Good jump by Reen.
Maybe a little too good of a jump. Let's see if it's going to hold. And apparently it does. And it works to the advantage of Glenn Reen.
You know, Ray's car is good on these short runs. This is his opportunity to get by Fern. Let's see if he can take it to the bank.
Ray still trying to work over Fern. And now Leary has moved into the top 5. 10 circuits to go. But it still remains Glenn Reen looking at timing and scoring. Tom Fern still has the quickest time of the top 3. So the car in the middle is quicker. It might appear to be an optical illusion, but it's not.
But Reen is running competitive lap times, 21.481 that time, and even though it was a little slower than Fern, not by a significant amount. So Fern, you know he never gives up. Glenn Reen has won in the open wheels. He has won at Stafford in the SK Lights, the SK Modifieds, and in the late models, and he is leading by the length of a diving board over Tom Fern.
There's no question about it. 23 of 30 are all but gone. And they continue to work their magic. Now Leary is trying to reel in on Paul LaRoute.
And Leary closing in on car number 82, so that could be a very interesting battle over the final 5.5 laps. He has room on the inside as he will try to fling that car underneath the 82. And right now he is content to be crazy glued to the back bumper. Here is Reen. He is not letting up. That last lap was 20.426, and that was a little faster than Fern.
No question about it. Good racing. And now Paul LaRoute strings it out just a bit as he tries to get away. Oh! And then Leary gives him a shot to the bumper, and they're banging and banging off the turns.
They looked like the Bludgeon Brothers as they were going into turn number 2. A little Ringo Starr action to the back bumper, and then a slide swipe to the outside. But here is Reen. As long as he can put laps of 21.4 on the board, he should be in good shape. 3 laps to go for Glenn Reen.
Reen turns a 467, Fern a 563, and Ray a 566. So Glenn Reen was saving a little giddy up.
And now he is down to the 2 laps to go indicator. Second is getting close between Fern and Ray, but Reen looks like he is pulling away. He has stayed out of Reen Acres tonight, and he is a lap and a half away from visiting the winner's circle for the second time this season.
Here he comes. There's the white flag. Glenn Reen. 21.436 Fern. 21.539. It simply means this, that Glenn Reen is running on rails, and he is going to be back in a familiar part of the racetrack, Napa Victory Lane, as the double checkers come out. Glenn Reen will take down the win. Tom Fern will finish in second. Michael Ray for third. Paul LaRoute for fourth.
Still not perfect. We still got some stuff to work on, but the car's definitely a lot better than it's been. It was a blast racing with Tommy Fern. Every time it is. So I was confident. We had a good car. I knew it was a little bit better than his, but I just didn't know how much. And you obviously know restarts breed cautions. And so I'm glad to end up front and put this Life Care Family Chiropractic Chevrolet in Victory Lane.
All right, now shout out some sponsors.
Couldn't do it without Sean Noel, GP Fence. I got to thank Wheeling Engineering, Tom. I got to thank, Ruby's Liquors, Sunoco Fuels, Team Fox, Wheeling Engineering, TA Engines, Buzzy Transmissions, and just this whole RRC organization. They work their butts off every single week.
All right, Glenn Reen is going to get ready to go run his SK later on. Now let's catch up with Dave and the second and third place finishers.
Thank you very much, Nicole. Here with Tom Fern and Tom. As Nicole pointed out, on the restart, we expected a little Tom Fern magic to try to grab the win. How was the car tonight?
Yeah, we were pretty good. Glenn had a great run tonight. Congrats to those guys. They've been working hard all year. They had struggled a little bit, but yeah, I don't know. We were good. He was just a little better tonight, but Safeco Foam, Kingward Coach Lights, Sun Valley Fire Equipment, Whip Sporting Goods, JR Sweeping, and Guns of Gear. Those guys. That makes us all one big team. My wife spots for me, the greatest spotter in the world, I'd say. I got the best crew here too. We work on this car hard every week. We'll be back tomorrow morning, first thing, working on it. We got a shout out to Napa, iRacing, Dunlevy Truck Repair, Sunoco Race Fuels, Joe Ham Chassis, Buzzy and John Williams on my drivetrain, and Hoosier Tires, Independent Wheel. We can go on and on, but thanks to those guys that it makes us all be able to be here every week.
And there we have it from Tom Fern, and now we'll welcome Michael Ray into the podium. And Michael, a fine third place finish. and it looked like the 42 was coming to you late in the race. Was that the case?
I don't know if it was coming to me as much as they were going away. I was definitely running them down, but we didn't quite have enough drive off. But after the last couple weeks, I'll take it. We've been pretty terrible. We talked to Jay Stewart, best chassis man in the business. He helped us out huge. I think we're getting there. I think we'll be better, even better next week. But yeah, I just got to thank Jay, obviously. Dave Miller from Auto Machine builds our motors, awesome motors. DMW Graphics puts an awesome wrap on the car every year. You can't tell because I beat it up, but and then I got to thank Trino Services, providing us with the in-car cameras, get awesome shots every week. And then just all the staff for contingencies, Sunoco, iRacing, Dunlea's Truck and Trailer, everyone, they help us out. So yeah.
And that wraps it up down here from Napa Victory Lane, guys.
And now, if you purchase raffle...